Hey everyone, Tutor Brian. Here's the workout training summary for the day of October the 5th. Mostly just the big three lifts and a few clips of other practices that I've been doing. I've tried tinkering with whether or not to do separate days with one lift per day. For example, a squat day, bench day, deadlift day. But for this one, I jammed everything into one workout, so it has all three big lifts. I thought maybe one way or another would probably be better for recovery, but I think the only thing that can really just help recovery is rest itself. So prior to this session, it was, I think, a 3 day off period, rest for 3 days. And so by the time I got to this day, I was feeling fresh and not sore in different muscle groups, namely the lower body, quads, hamstrings, calves, a little bit lower back as well. That's what tends to happen with the soreness. Probably the worst is the hamstrings. Hamstrings get sore the most. But that the other thing that plays a part is the other training I've been doing, going for long walks, mixed in with jogging, and a little bit of martial arts review from things I learned in my youth. But it was nice to try to add a little bit more weight to some of these lifts than I had been using prior to today. I think squat was 170, bench is 135, but I think the last training session it was 125 or something like that. So using the 45-pound plates again on bench press was a good thing today, and I hope that maybe consistency will allow for improvement in this lift. And deadlift, I think it was 195. So I think adding it all together, the total lifts, the number, it would be like 500 for all, which is a far cry from what I'd done in the past. I think my best lifetime combined lift was 950 of all three lifts. But nothing to be discouraged about. Just this is a new phase, and I take what gains are available, what progress can be made at this current phase. So no other accessory movements, just the big three lifts. And I may consider going back to sumo deadlift in a while, but for now, conventionals still staple. And then this all leads into about, I think, 3 minutes and 40 something seconds into the video, alternate training I've been doing. Just a different way to find motivation, to have a different target to reach in accomplishing that. And right now I'm just trying to do a handstand, but my balance is poor, so I can't hold it for long. And this leads into trying to do a front handspring. Just something a skill that I think I worked on in my youth, but I don't think I was ever any good at it. And so it's like something I would like to have in my back pocket so that there's a fall. That at any time on command, I would be able to do a front handspring at will and probably not fall on my butt. But yeah, it's getting better. I just like to have this ability in my back pocket. I don't know, it's just like some parlor trick, card trick thing to be able to do at any time. And here's some work with well, it's like a bamboo stick. It's not a sword, but in reality, it would be to practice. It would be with some type of sword, whether sharp or dull blade. But I don't have one on hand, so I'm just using a bamboo stick. But it's about the steps of the cataform, so I don't really. The sword is immaterial. It's just the steps, the progression of moves, the sequence altogether to memorize or to retrieve from memory, muscle memory, and what I have in my head that I remember. And sometimes flicking the wrist, it makes it look a little faster than using whole arm to do sword swings. And here is my quote bow staff. I don't really have one of those, so I'm just using some type of metal pole I found laying around. It's like throwaway scrap metal. It's very short. I think usually a bow staff is 6 feet. This is maybe 4 at most. But again, it's about the sequence of steps. Try to remember everything that I had learned at one point in my life, so bringing it back. Different area to focus on besides the weights, cardio, whatnot. Well, doing a lot of these cataforms in a row could be a different way to do cardio instead of jogging. I don't know, jogging is just like maybe too demanding for me or something. I don't have the endurance to go long distance jogging. I go like a few minutes and I'm already winded. It's some of the swinging of the quote bow staff. It's like coordinating two hands, two arms together to make it, yeah, here we go, to make it kind of move faster. Wrist action, elbow action. Yeah, nice little sanctuary space in parents' backyard. All the garden stuff in the background. Nice scenery. And that's it for the training summary.